All right, we're live, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Lake County. It's early Sunday morning. I'm not a churchgoer, so I'm not usually up this early on Sundays, but today's a special day. We got Marie Newts here. Tell us where you are. Tell us what's going on.
I am standing over the bridge, as you can probably hear, in Bannokburn, standing over the bridge of 294. We are
Oh, it is 294.
the Bridge Brigade today. Woo!
Woo, yay.
We have our sign up that says no data centers in Lake County or something like that. I haven't actually seen it, but we are going to have somebody drive it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are just out here, doing our best to not get that data center in Grays Lake. We really don't want it there.
Well, I think that's been made clear.
I'm sorry?
I said I think that's been made clear that nobody wants the data center here.
Exactly. So I have David here, and we're just going to kind of pass the phone. I don't know that we're going to be able to hear everything here, but Erin is actually the one who she's the one who
okay. Sure. Anybody you want to put on?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put her on.
If you can get some zip ties from Janelle. Hi.
Hi, Erin. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so what's up? What's happening over there?
You know what? It's a little hard to hear you. Can you repeat yourself?
Tell us what's going on over there.
So we just got set up. We are on the Duffy Lane Bridge over 94 in Bannokburn, Illinois. So if you see us, you can see in the background here.
Mm-hmm.
Just to the east of here is some beautiful forest preserve area. But anyway, we're all set up down here behind me. Of course, it can be seen more easily from the road. So we've already been getting some honks from a couple of semis, which is pretty cool. But how about you guys? How's it going today?
I just woke up, so my day's just starting.
Okay.
So yeah, okay, cool. Anybody else there? So when does the sign up yet?
The sign, I think we're working on getting the signs up. I'll walk you over there. It might be a little hard to hear, but I'll definitely take a little walk with you, maybe to the other side and have someone else take over. So hold for one moment.
Yeah, no, take your time. That's fine.
I'm filming right now with the podcast. Okay. So I'm going to go this way and try and get someone else on the phone to talk. Okay. Yeah.
Woo! Oh, Bridget's going to talk to him.
Okay.
Bridget, here. This is Bridget. She's actually the founder person who does these crazy things.
Can you wait? I'm going to go a little further off the bridge. Okay.
I can hear you.
Because I can't hear.
I can hear you.
So we've been running the Bridge Brigade since late March. We're out here every Sunday with a different message. Kind of, I can decide on a message on Wednesday and then change my mind Saturday morning, depending on what's going on. But it's kind of like our therapy.
No, that's great. I see these sorts of things all over the country. People putting signs on overpasses and stuff like that to get attention to certain issues. I have a question though. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, now I can.
Okay. Is there any legal pushback? You ever been approached by police? Is this a legal activity? Are you allowed to do it?
It is absolutely a legal activity. We have been approached by the police. We're very organized. I have some literature that I give to them to let them know what we're about and what we do. We are very respectful. We clean
Good.
up the area before we leave. We have had no issue. We did have the police called on us. And when they
Okay.
came out, and they were just like, oh, this is not at all what was described.
Okay.
So yeah, no, it's been awesome. The police have been, they're a presence. They know we're here. But we there's no pushback, no issue at all.
Good. No, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I suspected it was legal. I mean, freedom of speech and expression. It's a public bridge.
Exactly.
So like so well, that's
Exactly.
good. That's great.
Yeah.
So okay, very cool. So is the sign up yet?
Yes, it is up. It says, and I go down and I take video and photos, and then someone makes a video for us. But it says no Lake County data centers. That's
a lot of letters.
Yes. Well, actually, it's one of our smaller messages. So, right. And we have.
So how do you?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say we have a couple of permanent banners that we had made saying "Your vote matters," vote.org.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we have some nice stuff.
Okay, cool. So, like, how do you make the letters? I mean, just a computer printer, or do you have them made by a printing company?
No, we have a cardboard that is 2 feet wide by 4 feet tall, and I have an alphabet in my living room. I pre-assemble the words the day before, usually with zip ties, and then we bring them down to the bridge and hang them up.
Okay. That's very efficient, because then you can take the letters off. You can take the letters off the cardboard and reuse the cardboard.
Well, no, we actually have we painted the letters onto the cardboard.
Oh, that's not okay. So you dispose of the cardboard when you're done. Okay, that's
no,
cool.
we use it we reuse it. We have grommets in it, so we reuse them every day, every week.
I see. The letters are on. I understood. I thought you meant separately that you had the letters on the cardboard. I get you now. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's my fault. It's early for me. So okay, very cool. Well, like, so can we get a? Are you the one that's going to show us the sign, or is that somebody else?
Well, I will be, but I won't be. I have to drive there, so it's going to take me about probably 15 minutes to get down there.
Oh, okay.
So I can send them your way, or we can figure out how to send them out to you if you want. Absolutely. But you're live now, right?
Yeah, we're live right now. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So, all right, cool. So, did you want to do that and hand the phone to someone else?
Yep, absolutely. Let me walk up to the bridge again.
Okay.
All right.
What was your phone? No problem.
Thanks for talking about us. The other thing we're doing is we're taking the word patriot back, and the American flag.
Yeah, that needs to happen, because I won't name names, but like, so the amount of people think that their idea of America is the only
Can I
right
give this
one.
To you, because I'm going to go down and do the picture now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, my name's Cheryl Van Nuys.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, I live in Mundelein, Illinois, right on the very north side, by Winchester and Midlothian.
Okay, that's okay. I know where that is.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to.
I said I know where that is. I grew up in Mundelein, so you're like right across from the old. You're right by the. They're redoing it now, but the golf course right there.
Yeah, the Village Green. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So what's going on with you here today?
Well, I've been working with all these folks on our position against hyperscale data centers in Lake County.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to raise awareness and make everybody aware, because every one of us was surprised by this, and especially people in Mundelein, because anytime anything's come up with Grays Lake, they do a lot of their development right there off of Peterson, which borders Mundelein. And there's a lot of Mundelein residences that live there. And Grays Lake just shows no desire to care about their neighboring communities. And it started with SIA. We didn't know about it. And all of a sudden, we find out about this. And it was approved. It was all approved. And we said, but why didn't you notify us?
Right.
And they're like, well, we don't have to. Legally, we're not required to. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting tired of hearing legally. And it's like, yeah, but ethically and morally, you should.
Well, just their job duty. I mean, they were elected by us to represent us. In order to represent us, you have to communicate with us.
Absolutely. And that's another thing I brought up. I said, you're voted into office to protect the residents and do what's in the best interest of the residents, not corporations. This is not about money. This is about protecting the residents of now. Yes. Do you need to do some development to help with the tax base? Sure. Nobody's arguing, and I don't think there's anybody here arguing that point.
Right.
But you're talking about hyperscale data centers that have no business. I mean, we could argue, do they have any business anywhere, right? That could be argued. But in the middle of all, have you seen on a map where this is located?
Yeah. No, I live in Saddlebrook. It's right across the street from my
I didn't know that. Yeah. So I'm just like looking at this going, what are you people thinking? Everybody, there are residences that anywhere from a quarter mile to under a mile from where the site is supposed to be. And then you hear people talking about, I'm just hearing it all, right? Then you hear people talking about, what was it? It was zoned for industrial use. No. It was zoned for light industrial use, not for, and hyperscale data centers, nobody could foresee what that meant.
They're big.
Yeah. I could keep talking if you want me to just.
No, please do. Please do.
Okay. So there were a few things. I got engaged because, yes, it's impacting me, right? I know that to a less degree than a lot of other people. And I saw how close it was to Saddlebrook Farm. What are you doing to these people?
Yeah.
They're our neighbors, and if you remember World War II, that Lutheran pastor that said first they came for these people. I didn't say anything because I wasn't that person. Then they came for these people, and then finally said, and when they came for me, nobody was left. Right. It's that same, you're supposed to love thy neighbor, protect your neighbor. Love your neighbor like you would love yourself. I mean, what's the matter with these people? All they see are dollar signs. And I'm guessing
it's all about money.
Yeah. Now, one person, based on my comment, I don't know how much this is true. They were saying that that apparently there were no tax incentives given to T5. How they do tax incentives for a lot of companies where, like Boeing, they gave them 20 years tax exemption because they were going to bring all these jobs to Chicago, and it never happened. So after 20 years, what does Boeing do? They book and move. Oh, so there goes all the tax dollars. But somebody mentioned, well, there's no tax incentives with this. Now, I don't know if that's true. That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But if there are tax incentives, I mean, just use Boeing as an example. You're hearing a lot. The ones that do give, the towns that do give tax incentives are given, like, let's just say anywhere from, this is what I've read, 15 to, in some cases, as long as 30 years. Now, what's the half-life of this technology? 5 years?
I've heard, 5 to 10 years.
5 to 10 years. Okay. So any of the towns that have done this, whether Grays Lake has, nobody's confirmed, they're going to be gone before you ever even start seeing tax dollars. Did you ask for a decommission bond, which would address, like, okay, once they leave, because they're going to leave, and they're going to leave a mess, do we have the money up front to decommission all of that? And restore, I use that term restore it back to its natural state, which who knows if that's ever going to be possible. And I know they didn't get that. I do know they did not get a decommission bond.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I mean, this happens all over the place, where big companies come in and they build these monstrosities of buildings, and then like however long later, 10, 15 years, whatever, they leave. And we're stuck with this huge building we don't know what to do with.
Right. And has anybody gone up by, whether it's been Mount Pleasant, which is really more Kenosha, or Port Washington?
I haven't, but I mean, I've been in that area before, but not about this whole thing.
Well, they are those campuses, and I use the term campus. People think it's one building. No, these are campuses. Let's use the right term. It's not. These hyperscale data centers are campuses of multiple data centers on them. Okay. And these campuses are larger than the actual town they're in. So if you look at Port Washington, that campus is larger than downtown Port Washington. The same thing with that. I can't remember if it's Microsoft or Meta that's doing the one in Mount Pleasant, and that is larger than downtown Kenosha. So,
that's crazy.
And if you take a look on the map and look at what downtown Grays Lake is, and look at the size of I call it proposed. I don't care if it was approved or not. It's still, in my mind, it's proposed. If you look at the amount of land T5's taking up, it's larger than downtown Grays Lake.
That's nuts.
And that's where I'm sitting here going, okay, you all are okay with that. And Libertyville, where are you in helping us? And, Round Lake, I know, has been standing with us as well. I believe Avon Township. I'm just going to say it. And you know what? I'm actually pretty upset with Diana O'Kelly. She's the supervisor for Fremont Township. Shame on her. She's supposed to be defending us. She's supposed to be protecting us. And all these guys, all they see are dollar signs. And all right, so, they're going to destroy what people have spent their lives building up as a natural environment up here in Lake County. Think of all the work Mike Graham did for decades of buying up land for open land purposes to protect the wildlife and all of that. I'm surprised because I remember my parents, they didn't see that. They couldn't see into the future. My uncle did. But it's just, I'm like sitting here going, how can you tell people like that live in Prairie Crossing that this is all about come back to the country, live in the quiet natural habitat, blah, blah, blah. And then you're putting a hyperscale data center in their backyard.
Yeah. I
could keep going.
Oh, please do. Keep going. That's, you're making a lot of really good points. I mean, people live in suburbs or in rural areas oftentimes specifically because they don't want to live in a noisy city.
Right.
I
live downtown.
We each have the freedom and the option to live in any one of those three areas, and a lot of people choose not the city but the other areas because they're just quieter and they're more friendly. Right. And and so like to put these just it's like putting a skyscraper in, but you're just kind of laying it on its side. It's just obnoxious.
Absolutely. I just I think for the most part, I you could prove me wrong. I grew up in Libertyville. My grandmother was born and raised in Libertyville. My grandfather was not born in Grays Lake, but he was raised in Grays Lake. My father was born and raised in Libertyville. My great-grandparents on my grandfather, my grandma and grandpa's side, they were from Wakanda. They were farmers.
That's neat. See, that's really neat to have a family lineage like so close to where you are now. I mean, it's growing up like that's cool.
So anyway, I mean, I point that out because I feel like I understand, this is what's been normal to me. I mean, the land, the, not like Iowa farmland. I went to school in Iowa and loved being there, but it's different here, and it's such a beautiful area. And I have such a history with this community, and I feel, and I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel listening to this board in Grays Lake particularly, that these guys could be ready to like pack up and leave at any given time. You know what I mean? There's no, I don't know. Maybe they do have roots. I don't know. But anybody that has roots in this community and understands what makes these communities in Lake County tick, then they have no business doing this.
I agree.
Or supporting it. So
yeah, I grew up in Mundelein, and I remember like sitting in Mundelein High School classrooms, and across the street, across Hawley, was a farm field, and it was really quite nice. We would always just sort of zone out, and ignore our teacher and like, well, let's stare at the farm field. And now it's just all developed, which, these are houses, which have families in them. So that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, it's really, it's really changed since I was a kid a lot.
Oh, absolutely. But, where I look at it is a lot of what has grown, I feel, I could be wrong, you could argue it with me, has been a little bit more thoughtful. And if you're going to put some light industrial in it, unfortunately, let's face facts, Waukegan got the brunt of all of it, all the industrial, heavy industrial.
Look at Waukegan.
And they're still paying for it. Look, and Waukegan and Zion are still paying for it to clean up. Well, technically, we are too as taxpayers.
Right.
But they're still cleaning up after anywhere from you could say 20 to 40 years, and it's still being cleaned up.
It's nuts.
Yeah, and Zion, the nuclear reactor that they decommissioned, that it took them, I think it was 20 years to decommission it. 20 years, and they just got in 2023 that the radiation level fell below the amount they needed, fell below that amount where the Environmental Protection Agency had to stay involved. But they still can't build on it. There's still radiation.
Yeah, no, it's nuts. It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy technological innovation. I like that sort of stuff, but we really got to be cautious about it. We have to be more thoughtful and think more long term. I mean, like a nuclear power, like, what, are you crazy? Like, this, or a data center. Like, this is crazy stuff, guys.
Well, what I found out about that with Zion is they had no way of disposing of the waste.
Wait, Cheryl, hold on. Once you can't dispose, there's no way of getting rid of nuclear waste.
They have a place out in Nevada. There is a place out in Nevada.
No, I mean they can. Yeah, you can't. What's the word I'm looking for? You can't
transport it across state lines.
Well, no, I mean you can't. What I can't think of it. It's so early in the morning. They have to put them in barrels and like bury them underground. You can't like dissolve them or negate the effects of the radiation or whatever.
Correct.
So it just keeps building and building and building, and that's not cool either.
No, and I'm not pro nuclear either, but I was pointing that out because my husband, I just found out, he said, no, the problem was they couldn't dispose of it. Yeah, if they could get it to Nevada, it wouldn't have been a problem. The problem is, in order to cross state lines, you had to get approval from, is it the FCC? I think it is.
No, the FCC is about TV and radio.
Oh, I thought that was FTC. Which one's one of them is FTC. I think it's FTC. One of them. The one that's transportation, which I guess is FTC.
Well, T probably, yeah.
But he said they couldn't transport it across state lines because no state would allow the material to come through their state. And you can't fly it.
Right. No, I remember that. That was a huge issue. Not in my back. It was called Not in My Backyard. Yeah, they don't want you don't get to drive it through here.
And guess what? Not in our backyard.
Yeah.
We don't want it in our backyard now.
Yeah, exactly. And like there was even like, thoughts of like, just putting it in a rocket ship and shooting it all into space, just let the sun take care of it. But then there's just too high a risk. If the rocket ship blows up, we're done.
Right.
So we're
Exactly.
stuck with this crap. Yeah, no, it's nasty.
So it's just all right. So we've gone as a society. We've gone through all these trials and errors, right? We know what
Yep.
works. We know what doesn't. We've it's sort of like Apollo 13. Okay, we got to get them home using what's in this box, right?
Well, yeah, that was a great movie.
So anyway, it's like now. See, here's the other part that these companies, all these companies that are in such a rush to build these hyperscale data centers, it's not about AI. You can't tell me it's about AI. Number one, it's about cryptocurrency. All right, guys, that's what it's really about. And and probably some other things, but cryptocurrency is a big one. And then the other part of it is they don't want to spend any more money than they have to build these. Because let's face facts, they want to have the biggest profit margin that they can, right? So they can all get their bonuses and they can all make lots of money on this. Shareholders get their money. But there are ways. You can't tell me that there aren't ways to do this more effectively, more efficiently without harming people. And this,
I mean, like, there's also this, like, national race against China, because we have to beat China and everything for some stupid reason. I don't. Who cares? I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so like just adolescent.
We have over like 5,000 data centers in the United States.
Yeah, no, there's
all right.
There's a ton.
China has about 1,100. Okay.
Okay, so we're winning. We're winning.
They only have like 500 slated. That's what I heard. Now you could prove me wrong, but they don't have that many slated for the next few years, or at least the next year. But we are doing. The U.S. is like trying to do like 5,000 more, right? And you have Germany 529, the UK like 513, Australia 312. So, okay. What is the rush? Now, the rush is this is the gold rush. This is the new gold rush. And all these business people, whether it's the corporations, whether it's the shareholders, whether it's the stock market, whoever it is that all they see is dollar signs, they're the ones, they want to get in and out before the bubble bursts. That's what this is all about.
Right.
And I just sit here. So you're going to sacrifice the rest of us in society so all y'all can make all that money.
Yes, that's what they're going to do.
That's what the plan is. And I just don't get why more people aren't up in arms about it. And if I hear one more person that talks like Eeyore, there are so many Eeyore. Oh, there's nothing we can do. There's, it's already a done deal. Oh, it's like, no, the fat lady hasn't sung yet.
Right? Yeah, no, that's very cool. That's very true. And even like, speaking about China and stuff, like there are other options as far as like where to build them. Like China's putting them in the bottom of the ocean.
Yes.
So you don't have all the environmental issues.
You do, just down underwater.
What's that?
Yes, you do. It's just in the ecosystem of the ocean.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So, you could put it underground, but as people like tech people have told me, it's still generating heat, which once that heat, it generates heat, it goes into the ground. What does that do? It makes the ground hotter, which makes the climate hotter. So I don't know who's fooling who. Right? It's like even the tech, you're seeing more tech people that are saying no to this.
No, there's a certain irony here. You hear CEOs of AI companies warning us about the dangers of AI. Like, well, then stop building it. It's your company. Like, what are you talking about? It's so weird.
Well, and that's why I'm saying, guys, it's not just AI. They're using AI as like the buzzword because that's what people are excited about.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that part of it isn't, AI's part of it. But a lot of this has to do with cryptocurrency.
Right.
Because what is cryptocurrency? It's nothing. It's just on a computer.
It's it's digital money. Yeah.
It's not physical money.
It's not physical money. No, it's all digital. Yeah. So you need bigger data centers to like kind of handle the up and coming, deluge of cryptocurrency.
Right. So if that goes down, what happens to all this crypto, this electronic currency?
I don't know how the Federal Reserve like allows that to be legal. Like
they weren't
competitive currency. Like, I mean, China outlawed it. It's like, no, we have the yen. That's it. That's what you use. Okay, you don't use anything else. That's ridiculous.
Right.
So,
well, I don't. I mean, so, and again, I'm not an expert on cryptocurrency, so don't. Okay. But I've been watching it for years, going, I'm not getting it. Well, remember Trump's first term. And I'm not trying to make this a political thing, so forgive me. But his first term, he was against crypto.
Yeah,
he didn't get it. He didn't get it. What it is this second term, there was the guy from, and I forget his name. It was a guy from South Africa who was brought up in the United States, but
Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's a finance guy.
Elon Musk?
No, not Elon Musk. It was another. I think it was a friend of Elon Musk's, but this guy was complete finance, and he had he was in the financial sector somehow, and I'll have to look him up, but he's the one. If you remember when they were doing all those executive orders, right? Like what was it, day one when he was in office? That was one of the things Trump signed off on.
Oh, okay.
So if you've noticed, since then, all of a sudden, there's this rush for data centers. So kind of, I'm just saying, connect the dots, guys. Just scratch the surface and start connecting those dots.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, that's good. Those are good points for sure.
Anyway.
And, speaking of Elon Musk, like he even said, he's like, you can put these in satellites and put them in outer space, right? Like you don't need to build them here,
Right.
That sounds like the best option if you're going to.
If you think about how cold it is out there, but I'm sure that's going to mess up. If you talk to what's the guy's name? Neil
deGrasse Tyson. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. I can never remember all three names. Anyway, I'm sure he has something to say about that. but it is colder out there.
it's absolute cold. There's like so.
And we got enough satellites out there already, so hey, why not?
Yeah. We can't stop it, polluting the earth. We got to pollute outer space too.
Oh, absolutely.
So is I don't remember her name.
Marie?
The person who?
Marie?
No, I know Marie. The lady that handed you the phone, I think she was going to do drives. I saw somebody pop up here and then went away.
Yeah, she went away. It was Marie that handed me the phone. Maria.
Okay.
Maria. She handed me. Yeah, Marie. She handed me the phone, and she had another person, and the other person was like, "Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I don't need to talk."
Funny. Excuse me.
But I'm sure. Let's.
Somebody was going to drive like under the overpass to show the sign.
Oh, I don't know, but I can.
Could you ask around and see if somebody? Huh?
I see. It's hard to see.
I can see.
Yeah, that one's me. Okay, so you saw my ear a while ago, so you can see how you can't see the signs, but you can see behind me all the people over the bridge. I think.
Yeah. Would you walk over towards them and maybe some of them can?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm telling you, we're getting a lot of good honks. I think that's positive.
Right.
Yeah. I've been getting a lot of I've been noticing a lot more trollers on the No Data Centers opposition, that Facebook page. Oh. I've been noticing more trollers on there trying to kind of say, well, you're wrong on this point. And I'm like, go away. Just go away.
Yeah.
So anyway, do you have anybody else to signed up to
What time is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
You got us covered too.
so
Thank
So-
you.
Marie, wasn't somebody going to drive under the overpass? Wasn't somebody going to like drive under the overpass to show the sign?
didn't you get another request
What do you mean?
to log in? Because they went there and they
There was Yeah, somebody popped up here and they were like, it looked like they were walking.
I apologize, David. I can't hear you. Hold on
Oh,
one
okay.
second.
Okay.
Yeah, a screen popped up. Somebody was down there like walking towards the overpass, and then they went away.
Oh, so you didn't get him?
I saw it and I put it on the screen, but I was hoping to talk to whoever it was, but they just clicked off.
Oh, yeah, he I guess he didn't know
Well,
how to
was
use
that
the
it? Okay,
podcasting.
if that was it, then yeah, we got it. I got it.
Okay. So
It-
yeah, I know he took he had a PS4 or a GoPro, sorry. PS4.
Yeah, no,
know
PS4. He's playing video games. Yeah, no, somebody. So like, yeah, if that was it, then I got it for sure.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna talk to them, but okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I guess you know what? It's so noisy.
Okay,
I mean,
no,
I
that's fine.
can take you
No,
on the
no,
bridge
that's
and show
fine.
you. Do you want to see a view from the up top, like what it looks like
Sure.
for the viewers?
Like wherever, yeah, if it's convenient for you, yeah.
Yeah, and I know you probably have to get going here too.
Yeah, in a few
So-
minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll double check and make sure that nobody else is gonna talk. But yeah, I'll run you up here. So I'll take you on a view. This is what. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like for us. And you know, we've got some flags going. Of course, movement is key. And as you can tell, it's pretty noisy up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
We tried
Sunday morning traffic.
Yeah. We try to get the trucks to honk. So let me see if I can get these two semis to go, and then I'll walk you back so I can talk to you again. Oh, they're going honk for us. Okay, but you kind of get the gist of it.
Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah.
So, yeah, but you know, it's a fight every day, and you just got to keep going and keep plugging.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's great that you guys are doing this. You're out there, you know, you're really involved. Oh, there you go. Got one.
There, we got one.
Yeah. So very cool. Like, well, good. Anybody else want to talk real quick? I got about a couple minutes here.
You know,
I'd
have to go all the way back on the bridge and see if
that's fine.
anyone's up there. So I'm gonna probably say we're done for today.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Marie. I appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to cover this. This is good. I want to be involved in this, and my show is probably the greatest way I can contribute to this effort.
Yes.
I can't always get to the events and stuff like that. So just remember, like, if you and Amy or anybody else ever want to come back on the show and talk about this, give us updates. You're always welcome.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it, David. Thank you so much, and keep us in the loop and keep us in the fight. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you, Marie.
All right. Take care,
All right, everybody.
guys.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Let's Talk Lake County. I'm your host, David Rich. Till next time, keep talking.
Bye.
Bye.